What the fuck happened? I've been on stage over an hour. You guys are late. You're from Toronto? Are you guys from Toronto as well? But you guys are on time? Toronto's not the excuse. So what happened? What's the reason? You said something about being a DJ?
I'm a DJ. I messaged you like a while back about coming to Toronto. Maybe you remember me.
You're the DJ that messaged me?
Yes.
Oh, shit. I actually don't remember that. But so, no disrespect. There's a lot going on there. But I don't remember the one message from just you. But now I won't forget you. Because you came in late as fuck. Dressed like a business. She looked at him. I'm a kid. And then you are.
He's my drummer.
You're a DJ with a drummer? That sounds fucking exciting. Really?
Hand drums.
Hand drums. Like bongos? That's nowhere near as exciting as what I was. He was in the corner. But that sounds like DC Go-Go music, right? When he's going at his shit, the best version of it. Do you know what DC Go-Go music is? Oh my God. You guys thought you created something? Oh no, there's been 40 years of this. It's called Go-Go music. It's from Washington, D.C. There's DJs and bongo players. And I'm fucking his brain up. He's like, no, fuck that shit. I was innovative. no, for real. It was like 4 decades of this. But you guys did add guitar. That's new. And why are you late? We still don't know that.
We're stuck in Canada.
You got stuck in Canada because the police were involved? What happened though? Can we get the real story? This is too juicy not to know.
It's pretty embarrassing.
I don't give a fuck. I've given it 5 minutes of my attention. I need to know what happened. Is anybody else on the edge of their seat? Like, what fuck?
So on the way in.
On the way in.
We went to burrito.
Damn, you sound like Drake. Okay, so on the way in, you went to a burrito place.
We got 2 shrimp burritos.
2 shrimp burritos.
She ate half of one.
And got diarrhea.
3 outfits later.
3 outfits later. From the diarrhea? Oh, shit, I was playing. I didn't know you were. Shit. She sat down on the toilet like, there's paint everywhere. So, but where did the police come in? Just real quick. They're like, come out of the bathroom. You're like, I can't. Boom, 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 boom. They're like, ma'am, get out of the bathroom. We will let this fucking dog go.
We started driving here.
Yeah.
And literally on the highway, we had to stop 2 times.
Yeah, that's how it works.
For her to pull over and
At a place?
in the bush.
Oh, just on the side of the road.
On the side of the highway.
Shit.
Yeah, so we ended
Where'd you get your tacos at? Your burrito? No, because I'm on a weight loss journey and shit like that. Shit like that sounds like an instant, get it out of there. Right, big people? We think like that. We'll eat old food. Like, if I get food poisoning, I lose weight. You went from wiping to patting.
because we
General Patton. She was like, ooh, shit. Ooh, it's so tender. Ooh, shit. What I don't understand is why you had to change outfits 2 other times. You got to work on your squat or whatever you're doing. You were getting kicked back. It was shooting all up the goddamn. Did you have that hat on the whole time? If you shit on your hat too, you need to get something wrong with your asshole. It's like, it's in between my shoulder blades. So what's your shitty ass name? Huh? Jamie? And you've lost your voice from pooping all day? You lost it from partying?
No, from screaming over speakers.
From screaming? Yeah, from partying. They don't give you a microphone when you DJ?
No, but it's like when people come from the class, you know,
They're like, yo, play Back That Ass Up. And you're like, I don't fucking take requests. And now you completely lost your voice. You gotta play requests. People make, if you deny people's requests, they like wish bad things on you. And it all came to fruition today. Somebody was like, play Drake, Successful. She's like, that shit's old. No. All right, bitch, I hope you shit on your goddamn self. Why you taking that poop? I don't know if y'all caught that I was saying poop the whole time. Is it over? Or in 10 minutes you're gonna be like, ooh. No, I'm gonna go. If I see you running, don't say nothing. This is a long way to the bathroom. You gonna shit on that lady in the orange. She gonna make it by all of them. Like, you be like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Is that shrimp? I'm sorry, it's such nasty material, but it's life. Everybody in here got an asshole. I hope. First of all, uncross your arms, acting like I ain't. You in the front row looking like Simon Cowell. Are you old enough to be in here? Looking like you eat fruit roll-ups and shit. That's a little ass boy. Don't you cross your arms on me. Who are you? Trayshawn White? Tyshawn White? Oh shit. I don't know who in the fuck that is sitting up there crossing his arms in front of my goddamn dreams. Now you might be the man or whatever you do, but goddamn it, right now it's me. I don't come to your job looking at you like that. Hurry up and staple the papers. Tyshawn White don't staple no papers. What made you say your whole name right there? Do you do something whole name relevant? What do you do for a living? You're a butcher? No. Ain't nobody asking for no goddamn meat by name like that. What kind of steak is this? Oh, this steak right here? This is a Tyshawn White. Look at the marbling and how good the butcher cut around the outside. This is a Tyshawn White. You got some special you do? What you do? No, not the type of meat. We can all cook like that. I'm talking about, do you salt bae? Do you do some? He do steak too. Put a little twinkle on his. You don't got nothing? Tyshawn White, you need to work on your. Go back to the drawing board and figure out how to spice up your meat. And I ain't talking about spices. Now, who is this woman with you?
That's my best friend.
That's your best friend? Cutting meat all day and she don't let you use yours? God damn. How come you don't let Tyshawn White fuck? That's just a friend? That's like your brother? Not in 2024, it ain't. No goddamn, just like my brother. You don't like her, bro? Damn, that's awkward as shit. You're like, yeah. Apparently I'm in the friend zone. Jesus. Sheesh. And what's your name? Mackenzie? You don't want that anyway, Tyshawn. Mackenzie. You don't need them problems. Mackenzie will burn your motherfucking house down and tell the truth. I did it, officer, but the reason why. Innocent. She go to Zoom court with her camera off. Mackenzie Smith, you win. Turn the camera on. Hi, I'm Mackenzie. Oh, wait a minute. We are going to reverse the judgment. You're black with a white name. What do you do for a living?
I have 2 jobs. I work at an elementary school as a lab para, and then I clean the landscape.
You clean the YMCA?
Yeah.
Is it dirty?
Sure is.
Is it really?
Not too bad, not too bad.
You on bathrooms down there?
Unfortunately.
Damn, you gotta clean the toilets at the YMCA. Cause that is open to the public. Even 7-Eleven ain't open to the public. They be lying. It says bathroom out of order. I watched that employee come right out of that shit. I'm like, hey man, I thought you said it was out of order. It works for me, buddy, not you. What kind of shit is this? I need to take it. Why don't you go to the YMCA? We have no public restroom. And so, Mackenzie, what's your last name?
Williams.
Do you ever say your name together? Like, I'm Mackenzie Williams. No. But you, what was it? Tyshawn what? White. Tyshawn White. You know, if y'all get married, your name gonna be Mackenzie White.
But it wouldn't.
It wouldn't? Why? Oh, you went back to curve him again, out loud. Oh no, it's never gonna be White. Absolutely not. Tyshawn gonna hit you with a hammer. On the internet, I said my first and last name. I could have made up a name. You gonna do that bullshit? Yeah, my name's Joe Schmo. That's terrible. But you don't like, you gotta stop liking her, man. Just find other people to look at. Huh? Yeah, but you like her though. You don't even know why you like her. Who bought the tickets? You bought both of them?
Yeah.
You told him like, we gonna go to a show. Don't get no goddamn ideas. We're just gonna go watch a show. He was like, I'll go. Oh God, Mackenzie. How did y'all meet? High school. Did he try to holler at you back then too?
Sure did.
Do you remember what you did wrong? How tall are you? 5'9"? Just real quick. You said 5'9", like it was a tall height. And somebody over here went, and that's why it is. And then a short man over here was like, ain't nothing wrong with that. This crowd just processed 5'9" together. Who was the short person over here? There ain't nothing wrong with that. The guy sitting tall. You got a long torso and little legs. Like, man, God didn't eat me out, man. I ain't got no thighs. That's the problem. It go hip, knee, calf, foot. What if he didn't have knees? That'd be, if he just went thigh, calf, he'd be hella mad in the club. Head, shoulders, toes, toes, toes. You guys been together a while, huh? Y'all got the same glasses prescription and 10 years? 15. Don't let me hate. Don't let me hate 5 years off. Let me get my. You deserve your time, goddammit. Has it been good? The whole 15? Lying piece of shit. He's a liar, bro. It's never always good. There's 1 year where you're like, well, if we could have that 8th year back, we'd be all right. How'd you meet her? You met her at work? Same job as you? That's against the rules. No, you're not supposed to fraternize at the occupation. Where were y'all working at? Movie theater or something? At Burger King? Okay. She was on fries? He's like, she was on fries! She was on fries! He's back there flipping burgers like... Made burgers for all of Chandler in 20 minutes. How'd you holler at her? How do you were friends? So you hollered at her at work or like at like a little office thing or just hung out after in a bar? What's happening? You were hanging out and then 9 months later you started dating? You got her pregnant? Why you say it like that? That's how Mexicans date. You'd be like, what's your sign? They'd be like, God damn, that's my first question.
You want to hold the son, our son? Pablito, Negrito, look, Negrito.
Okay, so you don't remember how you got it cracking? 15 years ago, wow, you may not remember, but you should though. Like you should know the day you went from just flipping patties to flipping cheeks. She got you a Christmas gift and your brother was like, dude, she likes you. You didn't notice before the gift? What was the gift? Like a fleshlight or something? With her picture taped to the side? It was a Snuggie? I don't know if that's some bullshit or if that's romantic. The Snuggies are incredible, you know what I'm saying? You just be sitting there like, I don't have to move until I die. So she got you a gift of comfort. She thought about you. She was like, he works hard. He flips all them goddamn patties. Did she write a letter? Like, hey, it's your girl. It's your fry girl. Let me know if you want it your way. Okay. And then y'all just hit it off. Okay. And so 15 years, how did you ask her to marry you? With a Snuggie? You wrote a letter on the back of one? Y'all hear this shit? First of all, he's talking like this. Oh my God. Shut the up. So he's tickled, bro. Oh my God. So, like, seriously? Let your balls out, man. Talk to me regular. Seriously. So, like, tongue clicked. You say you asked her to marry you in the same park that you had your first kiss at? What park is this? Just what? You guys know them? They're like Pioneer Park. We were there. We were playing volleyball in the corner. I was like, this guy proposing to this girl in the park. Mosquitoes out here. Who the He got down on his knee. I was just wondering if you're not doing anything for the rest of your life, if you'll with your boy. We're gonna have fun. Sir, are you blind or is that just eyewear? He can't hear either? He's blind and deaf? Oh my God, you've been by Helen Keller and my mother show. What the is he gonna get out of this? Vibrations? There's a bat. What am I supposed the am I supposed to say? He can hear me. You describe what's going on? You're like, oh, he's fat, so somebody said he should be on a scooter as well. He's like, how fat is fat? Describe how fat. Can he see his penis? The base of it, no. But the end, I can see the end. If I can't see the head, that's when I'm gonna go get the fat sucked out by a doctor. And that's the line for me. You got a very interesting shaped head. Yeah. Has it always been like that? People been with you your whole life, huh? What's your name? Do they call you Robbie or do they call you Big Head Robbie? They call you both? You answer to both? They're like, hey, yo, Big Head Robbie! You're like, what, Mom? Fuck, Mom. What do you do for a living? You got a thinking man's job?
I work for a sheriff's office in the Dallas area.
You work for the sheriff's office? In the Dallas area. What do you do for the sheriff?
I'm the spokesman for the sheriff's office.
You walk out and talk? So when it hits the fan, like, we need some fucking answers. Send somebody out here that's a thinker, that knows what's going on. And you come out the back with that big motherfucking head. And they'll be like, he knows what happened. He knows what's gonna happen. He knows what's happening now. His head is omnipresent, like the Lord. Your head is, your head ain't bullshit. Ooh, wait. Do you paint or do anything creative? That's all left brain inside that big mother. So you wear a headset during the day? So what's that line across the top of your head then? Why is your hair flat and around? Were you wearing a yarmulke? Why does your head look like that? What was on your head, man?
I wear a CPAP machine.
You wear a CPAP machine? Me too, bro. I'm not finna make fun of you for that, man. Matter of fact, the rest of y'all that thought that was funny, you gotta find a way to not have it show on top of your hair. Cause it's nighttime. Unless you took a nap today, that's been like that all goddamn day. Why don't you loosen the mask a little bit? It's as loose as it goes, huh? You got a regular head-sized mask on that head. That's why you got headaches until 2 p.m. every day, because you got that shit on your head. Your head is serious. That's like a 13 and a half. What's this? This is seven, and this is 7 and 3/4, just so I can have some room. I would hate to see what kind of hat you gotta wear. You gotta wear a bucket of chicken. Just a whole bucket. This your wife?
Yep.
You love that, huh? That big head motherfucker. You love him, huh? You like, this is my man. I'll stick beside him. Do it hurt when he, like, do he lay his forehead? Do he lay his forehead on your pelvic bone? He'd be like, bust a nut. He got sleep apnea bad or like a little bit? Half the men in here got that, but we don't want to go to the doctor. We don't want to program the machine right. Your girl trying to save your life every night. James, roll over, please. James, roll over. We'd be mad at him. Bitch, I was getting good sleep. Why you get on me? I was having a good dream. You stopped breathing for the last 10 minutes of this TV show that I've been watching next to you. You were dead, James. Bitch, I was not dead. I was having a good ass dream. What'd you dream about? There was these big golden gates. Your grandma was there. She said hi. She's been dead, James. You was dead just now. Lay on your side. I can't raise the children by myself. Big head, mother. When did you realize your head was bigger than everybody else? Because all kids got big heads. We all grow into our head. But when were you like, yo, my shit is still growing? High school. Dang. Like freshman year, huh? As soon as you got there, the seniors were like, God damn! Look at the head on that freshman. You're on the football team. No helmet. He out there giving people concussions. Snot bubble. Fumble! What's your secret? I'll just lean my head into it. I don't know. How much you weigh, man?
200.
What if you didn't have a head? 116, huh? 80. He said 80. That's a 120-pound head, boy. That is serious. Well, it's nice to meet you, sir. I appreciate you. So where you work, are you the head of the department or?
I'm one of two spokespeople.
One or two supposed to. What does the other person's head look like? A normal head. So you willing to acknowledge that your head ain't normal? You know that's crazy, right? Good. You ever wore like a top hat so nobody knows how much head you got? Because you really kind of got a little face if you think about it. Look over there. You see how most of his face is right inside of here? Both eyebrows, nose, mouth, eyes, all that is right in here. And then from here up is all head on that. I don't want to keep with you. You be like, come on, babe, let's head out. We got to head out of here. He's up. She has to talk carefully. It's dark. Turn on the lights. Who drives in the dark like this? Please turn on the lights, babe. You know you want to say headlights. You don't say head at all. He's like, yeah, I cut that out of my vocabulary. I don't even give it, really. I really, I give fellatio. Head is not an option at our house. All right, cool. We got into that. That was fun. How did you describe what just happened? She leaned over like, the guy next to me has the biggest head I've ever seen in my motherfucking life. It's giving me a headache. Can you feel it? He's like, I felt it. I felt it sitting there. I felt it.
He can hear you.
But he don't know what he can.
He can talk to
Yeah, but he can't see it.
you. Yeah, but he can hear you. Just because you're blind, it doesn't mean you
No, that. I want everybody to be included. Sir, lean over. Lean your head over there. Lean your head up. No, not you. Thank you. He was leaning too. Where do you want me to lean? No, put your drink down, Mr. Blind Man. What's your name? What's your name, boss?
Toby.
Toby? Is that your name or they told you that? He's like, I'm Jacob. No. Your name? That's from a slavery movie. So what I want, if you don't mind, I want you to lean your head towards Toby's hands. Toby, reach both hands. No. Both hands. There you go. Get back in there. Get back in there. There you go. With your right hand, I want you to move your hand down so you feel his face. You see how big his head is? You can't even see. I'll take a mic to you. In your opinion, Toby, how big was his head? I'm going to put the mic right in front of you so they can hear. How big was his head, Toby? Pretty big. Now, I can't promise that the rest of the show is going to be as kinesthetic as that moment, but we did enjoy that, and it's most likely gonna break TikTok in half. So this the mama right here with the neck tattoo, okay? This your son right there, he the oldest. Okay, then her back there. Then the other one right there, then him, he the baby over here. Okay, and then that's his girlfriend. Okay, and y'all don't really like her, but she with the so. Here's what it is. They're like, we like you, Crystal. Is your name Crystal? I'll throw up. Okay. What's your name? Okay. Why the f*** you answer me like that? Just say your name. Okay, so let me meet the whole light-skinned family. Who want to be the spokesperson? The oldest boy. Yeah, right. What's your name, boss? Deontay. Okay, so tell me who's at the table, man. Little brother. Yeah, we already know that's your little brother. Hold on, before I talk to him, is he full speed? No, I'm dead at it, because I'm not going to be funny. If he's slow, I need to know before we start. Because that's the stupidest shit. I just went around the whole table, said who was who and who was who to who, and I said, you tell me who they are. He said, oh, that's my little brother. Fam. That's the only thing I know so far. That and Deontay. Tell me the people at the table, man. Huh? Jakari. Okay. Anaya. Just Tia? After y'all names, is that crazy? Okay. Who's Saray? Okay. Wendy. Okay, so that's your mama white. You not white, ma'am? Wendy is a white. Filipino and white. Oh, see, she can break dance. Okay, and so I like that y'all out together having fun as a unit like this, man. That brings families together. Which one of y'all ain't though? Saray pointed at you, Deontay. Just want you to know that. She was like, he need to get his life together. Yeah, that's what's up. So, little bro, you about to take her serious, man? You about to turn this into something, man? It's a big step to bring her out with all the family like this. Y'all married or what are y'all? She's pregnant. Okay, so you about to have this baby. When does the baby due? April. How many months is that? Asians, come on. How many months? That's math. 7, thank you. So you just found out you pregnant. Okay. So you're not even really, you just having a headache. You're like, what's going on? Is that why you drinking? No, I'm just playing. Like, what the f? And so what do you do for money, man? Tattoo art. Okay, I see your sleeve there. Okay, and then what about you? What are you doing for money?
I do HVAC and I barber on the side.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Damn. Which one do you do more?
HVAC.
Do you have your barber license? So you cut hair in garages and kitchens and shit? It's okay if you do. Okay. How much you charge for a cut? 25? You ain't even got your license. What the f? What do you do for a living, the little one?
I'm a waitress.
Where?
On the border. On the border?
That's a place? I had to check on the Mexican. He was like, you say food? Okay. And what about you? What are you doing for money?
I don't got a job right now.
You ain't got no job? Where you in school at?
Clary Sage.
What?
Clary Sage.
Clary Sage? Is that nice? Cosmetology? Oh, you gonna be an esthetician?
Massage therapist.
Masseuses. You got healing hands? She do? Your whole life she been like, let me see your leg. And you be like, yeah, it actually feels better. Thank you, Sierra. Is it Sierra? Saray, whatever. How long till you done?
I graduate in November.
Okay. And then you got a place you're gonna do your massages at already? So you just trying to just graduate, you don't give a f about the future for real. I kind of see why you want to wait and have an actual plan. At first I was like, man, that's some bullshit. But now that I've talked to a few people, I see that's not very common here. Y'all just, I'm gonna just go to school and be a masseuse. Where you gonna rub people at? I don't know. Bus stop, I'm gonna be a barber. Okay, get your license. I don't need that though. I can just cut hair. Wendy, what do you do for a living?
I'm an administrator
At
of a disc company.
a what?
A disc company.
Disc company?
Making ruptured discs.
Oh, for spines? Ruptured discs? How's that not spines? It sounds like a lumbar when you say it.
Like oil and gas burst discs.
Oh, okay. Oil and gas bursting discs? I ain't never heard of this before. I ain't gonna hold you. I've heard a lot of So where do we use your discs at?
There's this, like on the side of your milk carton, when that little logo pops out, you've got the birth and it's old.
What? There's discs on the side of my milk carton? No, there's missing children on the side of my milk carton. Do you guys know what she's talking about? Am I tripping? Do you guys got special milk cartons out here? Oh, on the plastic, the gallon where the dip with the circle is? You make that? Man, what the f? That don't insert into that. That's just a part of the plastic. So what do? You don't do shit, huh? People do this to me. They try to sound like, I'm working aeronautical engineering of the letter B. They'd be like, what the f? Did you look at that when you said that? Yeah. So you're the administrator of milk carton discs. It sound made up, man. Give me $2. I usually ask for $100, but I just don't think this is a real thing. And what's your name, sweetheart? Jennifer? I could have guessed that. What do you do for a living, Jennifer?
I work at a fitness brand company and wrestler.
Is there a reason why it was anonymous?
You know, yoga.
The wrestler?
Yes.
He does yoga now?
Yeah,
This is my favorite person right now. He could not believe DDP. Fuck out of here! Look, he's still mind blown. You talking about DDP, baby? He doing yoga though? I didn't see that.
he's had it started back in like 2013. He started rehab his back, and now it's called DDPY.
DDPY? That's the yoga. Okay. Y'all selling yoga mats like a?
We do. I mean, we're mostly like app-based and like it's all on an app.
On an app?
Yeah, so like I'm a producer for the production.
There's a DDP app,
Yeah.
and then there's yoga poses on the app.
No, it's like our whole workouts. They're usually like 30 minutes to an hour.
Welcome to my health and wellness podcast. Most of what you said could have been 3 or 4 words. Jennifer. So do you do yoga? What do you do?
Pro wrestling.
You're a pro wrestler? What the f? Look, his got hard. What? Oh, which one are you, Which wrestler are you son of a? There was a pro wrestler here the other day. His name was Cannon, Bryce Cannon. Yeah. I told, because he's like, nobody knows me like that. I said, who's your idol? He was like, The Miz. I was like, well, slap that, and then everybody gonna know you. That's how you get on the map. Like, wrestler Bryce Cannon slaps wrestler Miz. Bryce who? Cannon, you know. What's your deal?
My ring name?
Yeah, I want to know who you are.
My ring name is
Rosario Grillo, the Mexican Grillo, the Italian okay. Italian stallion. What's your move?
Frog Splash.
Frog splash. You're like, Nick, I noticed it. That's Rosario Grillo. Are you famous already? You got to switch your shit up, man. What's wrong? Y'all need marketing help.
I had an injury that kind of made me.
All that. Don't nobody give a about that. Do yoga. Shit. You Italian. You got to do everything Italian, fool. You look more Italian now than when you're in the ring. You got on the Jets hat. Your move should not be no goddamn frog splash. It can be the same move, but you call it the pizza maker. Like you got a car. You know what I'm saying? Go watch the Mario movie that just came out. You take as many moves from there as possible. Put somebody up on the top ring and you go, kabahoo! Pull some shit out of your pocket, eat it, get a little bigger. Rosario Grillo! You got an outfit? What do you wear?
I used to wear pants.
You wear shorts? Like biker shorts?
Yeah, the wrestling gear.
Go get the pants back. You got a cape? You need a cape. You need a cape. Just so you got that moment where you take it off. So you can be like, it's Rosario Grillo. And you unclip. You need to be walking out. It's Rosario Grillo. You got like a little side that comes with you. She's like, it's Rosario. No, you too tall. I need a little person. Mandy, what you be doing on the weekends? It's Rosario Grillo. And Mandy Manda. Who wants some alcohol? You need that. She's like a little Stone Cold Steve Austin with. Rosario, make a pizza out of this. You don't like wrestling, so you're unmoved. But he's like, oh my God! I'm about to frog splash. Hey man, just try some of that shit, man. Yeah. Or you could get like a black girl to come to the ring with you. Like that one movie that all the black people have seen about Italians with collageno. You from New York? What's it called? Collageno. Thank you. Black people love that movie. Yeah. You slow. Yeah, collageno. They call it. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about? You know, because that's your life. You got to get a black girl. You be like, I remember when I saw her. It's the one day I was up in Harlem. I shouldn't have been beyond 150th Street, but I was up there. So would y'all wrestle a lot down here? Where at?
In Monroe, Gainesville, and mostly just around.
So not in Atlanta?
There's some shows in Atlanta. It's hard to get on.
Why?
They're so popular.
You ever shot a gun right outside of it? If you keep waiting in the line that they make you wait in, it's not going to happen. So you need to walk up to the arena and be like, foul! Rosario's here! It don't even got to be a real gun. It could be a starter pistol from a track and field. You know what I'm saying? When they scatter and shit, you slide into the building. They be like, who the f*** was that with the cape on? Don't worry about it. I came to make pizzas out of these. Better ingredients, me. No one out wrestles the Hut. Like, he needs all pizza shit. I can either whip your ass here, or I can take you home and put you in my oven at 350 for 15 minutes and have a delicious dinner, you son of a. Cook them here, cook them here. You know what I'm saying? Pick them up and spin them on your head. Come on, man. Whip out the pepperoni, foul. Put that shit on. People love that, man. Remember this? This was terrible. We all look. He's like, when we were kids, you get kicked out of school for that. I want to see you blow up, man. Yeah. Do you wrestle too? Yeah, because you got energy, sis. Yours Diesel? Yeah. You're like on him. Yeah, baby. You used to play softball? Basketball? Yeah, power forward, huh? You used to check those. Center? Box out. You got in a lot of fights as a kid? Everybody's scared of you though, huh? They didn't call you Jennifer. That's a softer name than what they called you. What was your nickname? They were like, oh, Big Jen's coming. Do-dum. Do-dum, 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 do-dum. Oh! Yoga.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Gary.
And Nate.
All right, I want to give you some flowers today.
Nate?
Yeah. So, one, I saw your house, which is pretty. Listen, as you're a bachelor, and it was like you say, hey, let's stop by the house real quick. I was like, all right, you rolling the dice when you stop at somebody's house, because I'm I'm ex-military, so I'm a little OCD with the cleanliness. I was like, okay. The biggest thing when I opened the fridge was fucking spotless. I was like, he's a beast. Do you have a cleaning lady?
Yeah.
Did she do the fridge?
No.
Yeah, clean lady. I don't know why clean ladies don't do the fridges.
I don't like fridges or changing beds.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
They changed mine.
Well, my cleaning ladies are like, that is extra, my friend.
No.
For sure.
Yeah. Well, it was an impressive house, man. It was clean. It was comfortable. Like, I always think if I can go to somebody's house and I get tired,
Yeah.
that's a good sign.
But just a quick question. When did you go in the refrigerator?
You told me to look in the fridge because I told you to start eating wild-caught salmon.
Touche.
And you said, yo, open the fridge. Look up top to the right.
I said,
Like,
there's
what?
a choice in there because of you.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not your assistant. I'm not just going to go and eat stuff and go and stuff that's not mine. You literally told me, open the fridge and look for the salmon. And that's the only reason I looked at your fridge.
It's also the only reason why I asked you that.
Yep. And I was like,
So we can
whoa.
move back around and talk about how people just don't be opening refrigerators and stuff.
I would never go and just open a fridge.
Insane.
Ever.
If you wouldn't open a fridge, then I imagine opening something cooking on the stovetop and helping yourself to be more egregious to you.
Yeah.
But hey, it is what it is.
It is what it is. But, and then you told me how you got your house. You was literally on the treadmill at the gym across the street and saw a for sale sign.
See the bike, but yes.
See the bike.
Yeah.
Sorry. And then when you went through it, did you know immediately?
I knew when I saw a couple of the amenities. I was like, oh, I gotta have this. Because I was looking specifically in only 2 zip codes. Because it needed to be a certain distance from SeaTac and a certain distance from my parents' house, south, and my club and this studio. Which was all, they only gave me 2 zip codes to look in.
Man, if he was going to ask me if I'm trying to look for a house near my parents, I would have chose Prague.
Get that far away from it?
No, it felt like when I was in there, like, okay, let me just, what I liked about your house, the movie theater, I really liked. I like the different levels.
We're just telling them about the stuff in the house.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm not showing them, but I'm giving them an address.
Oh, you're talking all with anonymity? There's some of the amenities.
This is why I go to people's houses. Like, I get online, and anytime you go through a celebrity's house or anybody with money's house or mansions, I watch that stuff on
I
YouTube.
don't have money yet.
No, you're doing all right.
No, I just got a house and a car and a truck, and now I have to sit still till 2027. I don't have money like that.
You're
But I am gonna
You're fine.
I'm gonna do some stuff financially and move some stuff around.
The stuff I showed
Yeah.
you. We'll talk about it when we're ready.
Yeah.
We got some stuff cooking. I'm gonna listen. Since I got divorced, I have learned so much about finances. That's the biggest thing. If anybody's asked me what I've learned through divorce, is how to manage my money and handle my money. And I've surrounded myself with the right people. And even through the divorce and with alimony and we have back taxes with the IRS that I was unaware of, right?
Mhm.
I've never had this many investments and this much money in the bank at one time.
Nice.
And then if I can share that with good people, I want everybody to have money. You know what I mean? Because when I come here, I don't pay for my Celsius.
Right.
I didn't pay for this.
Mm-mm.
You did that.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do that, you buy stuff from me.
Yeah.
I want to make sure you're good too.
Yeah.
So your girl liked what I told you about the finance stuff. Hopefully.
She said this. I'm familiar with this, but not to the level that I want to answer a bunch of questions on it. I know exactly who I need to reach out to find out more about this, and I will get right back to you. And so,
have her reach out to my people though,
okay,
because they're not trying to do anything. They got to do. Anybody got any questions? Have them call us.
got it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, grand scheme of things, I'm glad you like the house.
I like the movie theater.
I wish I had more yard.
Yeah.
Because I'm out there gardening and mowing the lawn is only 5 lines of a lawnmower.
Dude, you don't make a good husband. For real. Sorry. Like, you cook, you're clean, and you just said, I wish I had a bigger yard so I could do yard work. Yeah, you're going to make a good husband, bro.
Garden.
What?
Well, this is how I was raised. I was raised on 8.5 acres. My dad was always, yeah. So I guess if that's husband material, then...
Bro.
I knew this already about me.
Okay. Just saying, ladies, he's out there.
No, ladies, he's not. Leave me alone.
Sorry about that.
God damn it. Just treat me like I ain't shit. Give me that same pussy you give every other man you don't think is serious.
Oh my God, dude.
Hey, man, that's how it is out here, man. If they don't think you got a future, they give you the pussy 2-3 minutes after meeting you. If they think you got a future, you gotta wait. We gotta stretch this out. Let's go to other parts of our relationship first.
You know what it reminds me of? Some girl told me this. She goes, she told me from a woman's perspective. She goes, the bad part about having feelings for a guy, he gets the least freakiest version. She goes, because when you don't really care, that's when you're going to Vegas and getting a stripper with a girl and doing wild shit because there's no real future. Your wife, who you might think is your wife, she don't want you bringing another person to the bedroom. She don't want you. She goes, and I was like this. Oh my God! I didn't even think about that. She's like, when we start having feelings for you, you don't get the wow one. If we don't care about you, we'll do wild shit with you. I go, huh?
I mean, it might turn up a little bit on anniversaries, birthdays, definitely honeymoons, but the fact that they were like that every time they smashed in college.
Oh my God! Why did your eyes go this way? You just thought of somebody in the air.
No, I tried to think.
She's right there.
No. I tried to think. If there's one up there or 2 or 3, them the ones that aren't like what I'm saying. The exceptions would be up there. The rest of every other woman is right there. Shit is changing, man. Everybody I've ever met, any woman I've ever said hello to since I was 4 years old is trying to reach out right now.
They see your stars rising.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep all of that protected, not make dumbass decisions.
Don't. I'm gonna help you with that. I'm gonna make sure they can't get your money, bro. I'm helping you with that.
Yeah.
So when they be like, "Nah, this," like, I ain't got shit.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
And that's the main thing.
I'm trying to help you, bro.
Because if I'm the golden ticket, or if they see a shot of this nut as valuable, they about to be a rude awakening.
I'm gonna help you with that. In the financial terms.
Yeah.
That was I shouldn't have said it. I should have.
But it's true. We got to protect ourselves, because if it was really about true love and all the other shit you're talking about growing, then why is that a thought for women?
Well, what I'm trying, because here's what
I'm trying to get pregnant by one of these. They be at All-Star Weekend. I'm trying to get knocked up.
Yep. But the thing I'm trying to tell Nate,
finding out somebody got $200 a week, you like, wait a minute, I thought he was rich.
I'm trying to help get knocked up and be like this. You in for a rude awakening when you ain't got nothing. So.
You gotta wait 42 years for a chance at anything.
I told you so, be patient. Just it takes time.
I'll stop by the graduation. It's ridiculous. I don't know. So yeah.
You're having a hard time, really?
Life?
You're not having a hard time with the dating scene.
Yeah, this shit's outrageous. They can tell you, there's been people coming around where they're like, man, this is kind of rough.
You talking about blasts from the past?
Talking about blasts from... Sure. The past is as recent as whatever we just said a minute ago. So yeah, give me a blast from the past. But I'm saying, you can't date somebody and they don't know you're Gary Owen.
True. Well...
You're Googleable. And even if somebody is, say they're from South America and unfamiliar with our entertainment, the server's going to fuck it up at a restaurant. Oh, shit!
Or if they're not familiar, they're going to be familiar within an hour.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then they act different. Everything slows down. Everything's more expensive. Everything is just, it's like, man, this is a morbid way to date. I remember when nobody had anything. It was actual genuine connections. Now it's what have you done for me lately? Who are you? What can you do? What is this? What's a high value man mean to me? And That's then the internet ain't helping. Good God, if you get in that algorithm, it's bad.
You ever go to like celebrity net worth?
Yeah.
It's always wrong.
Yeah, I think I saw somebody, I don't know who it was, but somebody was like, I had that in my pocket when I read it. I was like, dang.
I want to see what mine is right now. I haven't been to the website. Let's see.
You're a celebrity net worth?
I'm going to look up you too. Let's see what Nate. It's an actual website.
Really?
Yeah. CelebrityNetwork.com. So we're going to type in Nate Jackson.
How would they know?
They don't. They're just guessing.
It's a hell of a pocket watch.
So Nate Jackson.
How much money does Nate have?
Let's make sure we got it. Are you even on it?
Nice movie theater.
Are you even on it?
No, I ain't got no money. I just told you that.
No, but you're a celeb.
I'm an R celebrity.
You are a celeb.
No, R list. I'm not A, B, C.
Why not put Nate Jackson? Put Chingy. Like Chingy's net worth.
My cousin on there?
Is that your cousin?
Hell no.
Oh, okay. This is Nick, Nate Diaz, Evan Tanner, Gerard Mayo. Why are these people on? I'm looking for Nate Jackson, bro.
I told you, I'm not. I ain't got no money.
This is unbelievable.
No. Let's put you in.
The people they have are not near as popular as you, though.
Yeah, but I ain't got no money yet.
Not even close. But this is a white-run website. They definitely should know you then. Okay. We'll type in my name. See what they say I'm worth. Gary Owen. Oh, I popped up.
See?
Says I'm worth $4 million.
That's big money.
What is Gary's net worth? Gary Owen is an American actor and stand-up comedian who has a net worth of $4 million. Gary had his breakthrough in 1997 on the stand-up comedy television show Comic View. Did not make the money off that. Following that, he began appearing in comedy films including Held Up, Daddy Daycare, Little Man College, and Think Like a Man. I've developed a large African-American following due to his appearance on the cable channel BET. Owen was named Black America's favorite white comic by Ebony Magazine. It's got my date, where I was born.
It has all that?
Gary began his stand-up career earnest after his military service, forming in San Diego. He began cultivating a substantial African-American fan base and started taking home accolades and honors. His early success resulted in his first gig at the famous Hollywood Comedy Store. Damn, they got everything on there. They might have been reading my bio.
At the end of the day, it's $4 million.
That's what they say. They don't know. That's what they say.
You know what I've been watching online?
What's that?
A lot of people are posting these really sentimental, behind-the-scenes posts about Quincy Jones.
Yeah, he's the best.
I didn't know he was... Like, I he's a Seattle guy, and so I've always had affinity towards his work and like how he worked with Michael Jackson and all. I mean, he's even in the movie. He's even in the movie. Was it Ray? Where I think Lorenz Tate plays a young Quincy Jones. Yeah, and so but it's just a trip to see like. Did you ever see the video of the piano savant where he plays? I think it's Bach, and then turns it into church, and then turns it into jazz. He posted a video where he's playing the piano, and the video was only on Quincy while he's jamming out. And he's like, "Yeah, John, yeah,
yeah, man."
And then I saw a post where he said, him and Michael were going back and forth about the trumpet intro on one of the songs. Right, the intro, and Michael was like, "Take the trumpets off; it's competing with my voice." And Quincy was like, "No, that's establishing the
what song?
That one.
I don't even know what song that is.
The one Chris Tucker sings in the Rush Hour movies.
What's the song called? Michael's got hits, bro. You're acting like Kumo D here. What song was it? He got hundreds of hits.
Hold on, I'll get it for you.
Where he's like, yeah. Yeah.
Don't stop taking it.
Yeah, that.
Come on.
Literally.
That's what you were saying?
Yeah. And so the trumpets at the beginning, Michael said to take them out. Quincy was like, no. And then the person interviewing Quincy was like, so what did you decide? He was like, you want to know who won the argument? And he was like, yeah. He was like, have you heard the song?
You know, I had a holding deal with him.
You would know, I didn't.
Yeah, I did. My first television deal was with Quincy Jones. And so it was, looking back, just to go over his house, because that's where we had all the meetings. That's where we met to try to write this show with the writer. And yeah, we can't post this podcast now.
Yeah, that's 6 seconds is not
Okay, that's it. I was like, don't let them start taking it. Sound of the trumpets.
right. We're
blocked.
from somebody named Pillow.
Yeah. No, I had a villain deal with him, man, and it was just the stories on top of stories, and some I'm like, I will never share on air. I can share with you off air.
Okay.
But I mean, he was really opening up because we were with each other a lot for about 6 months
In Hollywood.
Yeah, at his house. We just go to his house.
In the hills or somewhere.
Dude, this is the most pimp shit I've ever seen anybody do. The street he lived on in Bel Air, he had the ex-wife with his daughter in the house across the street, and then he had this house. He was building the big house. Ended up being his house. This is 20 years ago at the end of the road.
Right.
And then the only other person that on that road was a dude from Girls Gone Wild.
What?
So he basically was like, I'm not with you anymore, because he had a young daughter. God, she's probably 30 now, because Quincy's 91.
Wow.
So his youngest, I'm sure we could look it up, he had in his 50s or 60s. And then, so he's like, yeah,
She's 40.
I'm gonna move you across the street.
Yeah.
So I can see my daughter whenever I want.
Wow.
And you can have your life, but I'm still gonna have my life. And build my big house down here. And then, I want to say, the house that he moved out of, I think Chris Tucker either was gonna buy it or did buy it.
Wow.
That was that street that he lived on. And he was telling me this was right when Girls Gone Wild was hitting. He goes, yeah, man, the guy across the street, he's a nice guy, wild. I go, who is it? He goes, nah, he didn't really know. And then we finally figured it out. I go, that's the dude from Girls Gone Wild.
Wow.
Yeah, but man, all the houses were
successful
for a minute.
Yeah, the infomercials or the commercial would play at the end of the night. Like
That changed the game.
Wow, what?
That was a game changer. But he lived across the street. But just like when you go to his house, there's just a wall of Grammys, and you're like, people would die for one of those.
Right.
It's got a wall, and it's
full wall.
It's so many. It doesn't even look like a big deal.
Wow.
It looks like a bunch of these liquor bottles. You know what I mean? Because there's just so many, and then just stories and they're all true about Michael Jackson and Ray Charles and Frank Sinatra and Sammy Davis and like Naomi Campbell and Lenny Kravitz. He got stories about everybody.
Wow.
And he's just sharing them.
So how? Not that you were out of place being there, but how did that happen?
Did I get the holding deal?
Yeah. How does a guy from Ohio end up at Quincy Jones' house
I
with a holding deal?
I was in Montreal.
JFL.
Just for laughs.
Okay.
And I had 4 sets at Montreal. First one I bombed. I mean, I didn't get a laugh.
Damn.
I was on the New Faces. I was the first comic on New Faces, and we drew numbers. I drew 1. I go
The bullet.
So I'm talking 6 p.m. on a Wednesday. I'm going up to Montreal, and the set I have been working on. An hour you can have 5 minutes of dead time and still be all right.
Right.
Well, you got 5 minutes. You can't have no dead time. They didn't laugh at the host, who was Dom Herrera, and I went, yeah, they're not really laughing at him. And I'd seen Dom around L.A. back then. I was like, he's killer. And I go up, Nate, I don't think I got a smile.
Damn.
They were like, and I go, but I screw myself because instead of reading the room and going with my gut, like, switch this setup, perform for these people.
Right.
Back then it was all about point of view to get a sitcom.
Yes.
So I was like, and my agent was like, no. Don't worry about the crowd. Don't worry about the laughs. We got all these networks here to see you. They're going to do this. They were trying to do this interracial show, right?
Okay.
So when I bombed that bad, I said goodnight. I walked out the back door and just started walking back to the hotel. About a 2-mile walk. And I remember my ex-wife, who was just my girlfriend at the time, they was like, is he coming out? She goes, oh, I know Gary, he ain't coming out.
He's gone.
Man, I walked back, and I didn't go up again until Friday.
Okay.
So Thursday night, I stayed in this damn hotel room watching CFL football in, like, Degrassi Junior High.
Wow.
That's all I watched on the TV. I was like, because I felt like if I went out, everybody's going to be like, that's got a bomb right there.
Dang.
That's got a bomb. So Friday I went up, so now I'm 5th. There's 8 people on the show. Now they put me in the middle.
Is this a New Faces again?
Same lineup. They just flip it.
I didn't know you get multiple showcases as New Faces.
Yeah, you got 2 shows.
Nice.
So I get there, and I'm looking at the other 7 comics, and everybody's going, damn, that audience sucked. I guess everybody bombed.
Oh, that night.
I guess that crowd was just like looking.
Wow.
So I was like, oh, I felt a little better. But I do know the first show they said Quincy Jones is here. And you could see him, he was in the balcony. I was like, yeah, it's Quincy Jones. And then the second night they go, Quincy's back. I'm like, damn, Quincy Jones is here again. Second night, pretty good, not great. So I was like, all right. I felt like I redeemed myself, but I definitely didn't do enough to get a deal.
Right.
Guy
did.
Well, Guy Tori missed his flight. He couldn't do the urban show.
Oh,
The
no.
urban show was at the end.
Yeah.
So they was like, Gary, can you stay a couple extra days? Because the urban show wasn't until like Saturday or Sunday.
Like, I can, because
Oh,
I need to
that was
fix
the
this.
audience.
Yeah.
So but the urban show is 2 different audiences.
Yeah.
In the first show, they either say clean or they want an implied clean, and the
Right.
second show is just raw. It's
nuts.
so like the first show they promote is like urban fun, and the second show they promote as urban raw.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So the first urban show, I was doing all my black church stuff.
Okay.
The second urban show, I was just doing like Dick Pussy type jokes.
Right.
So I didn't know Quincy was at the urban show.
He came to both of those too.
Yeah. So I leave Montreal thinking, I don't know. When did I get a call a week later? Hey, Quincy Jones wants to meet with you. I said, huh? They go, yo, he was in Montreal. Like, he's calling for you. And I was like, so we go to his house, we meet with him, and I'm like starstruck. We walk in because he had this big picture of him and Michael Jackson when Michael was like 18.
Right.
And I was like, oh my God, this is like legit Quincy Jones. And he said, this is what I saw. He goes, I went to just about every show in Montreal. He goes, you're the only person that did 4 different sets and you adjusted why on the fly. So he goes, I saw you the first night bomb, second night did better, third show with the urban show, you did it, and the fourth show you went another direction. He goes, so granted, he only saw 20 minutes.
Right.
But he goes, I just saw a guy that was here and then went here. He goes, so he was like, yeah, I could do something with him. So we got a holding deal, and I'll never forget as long as I live. You negotiate with holding deals, right? They called me and they said, yeah, he's offering you $150,000 for the year for your TV rights.
This is in 19.
This is in 2000.
Okay, so 24 years ago.
I never.
That's real money.
Oh. And when you got a guy not make, I wouldn't make a lot.
That's
I was
real
like,
money.
what? And I told my manager at the time, I said, oh, there's no negotiating. Say yes.
Right.
And then he goes, well, we think we can do it. I said, no, say yes. I said, let me just put it this way. Say whatever you want. Don't fuck up the deal.
Right.
Right? So then, I'll never forget, we go over his house. He says, oh, we got the deal. All right. He used to call me Snow Cone. Snow Cone.
Snow cone?
Yeah, Snow Cone. When I wanted to Snow Cone. And then we go in there. We're meeting, we're talking. Then he goes like this. How much you say it was? And somebody goes, lady was always there with us in the meetings. $150,000. He's like, all right. She opens up the checkbook, writes a check, and hands it to me. And I was like, I've never seen a check that big in my life.
Wow.
And then I go out, we leave, and we're out in front of his house.
That's the deposit. It's too easy to write. That was the deposit.
I know. I'm with my manager at the time. He goes, just so you know, this ain't normal. That's what he mean. He goes, and all the years I've been in LA, I ain't ever seen nobody walk in somebody's house for a holding deal.
Right.
And have them write the check. And it's true because I don't know if you ever had a holding deal with a network or studio.
not.
Well, they don't give them out like they used to. Different time.
They don't give them out.
Yeah. Different time.
Right.
Every holding deal I had after that, I probably had 5 in my life. And granted, they were all a long time ago. You got to get whatever the money is. Let's say $100,000 is your holding deal. You get $25,000 up front. You get $25,000 like 6 months later. You get another $25,000 when you go to like the pitch meetings, and then you'll get the last $25,000 if the show goes, you don't get that 25. That goes into the pilot.
Right.
But if the show doesn't go, they just give it as like a thank you for letting us hold your deal. So I was like, that after that, and I was like, oh, that Quincy deal. I never had a deal that big after that, and I never seen like money just like bam, yeah, write the check. I was like, oh yeah, this is different. This is different here. That's still the biggest house I've ever been in where I thought I was outside and I was still inside.
Wow.
I literally thought we was outside. And I looked up and I was like, oh, we're still inside his house. There was like a little courtyard in the middle of the new house, and it was like glass up top. I was like, oh, this is inside.
Wow. That's
Pretty
amazing. Was there just like random unheard songs playing in the background? Like,
No.
Like was somebody just tap dancing in the corner?
But you would say like nothing. He'd be like, hey, yeah, he goes, when am I free till? And they'll be like, yeah, you're free till 6 o'clock. And then what? Lenny Kravitz and Jamie Foxx is coming over.
Right.
You know, like shit like that. You're like, who's coming?
Now, Jamie's house was the biggest I had seen at that point.
The one he's in now?
I don't know about him moving. The one that was way out in Thousand Oaks over the ranch. Where you
With the studio in the back?
You go up the one, across the pool.
Yeah, the studio's on the other side of the pool. Yeah, that's a big house too. Jamie's got a big old house too.
That shit was crazy. Who?
Yeah. Jamie's got a big old house.
Yeah, but that was where I saw the awards sprawled out like they.
The Oscars and stuff like that.
There was so much. There was trumpet awards and I think there was an ESPY or something where he hosted something.
He
There was
hosted
a
ESPY
lot of shit. There was so many from the floor to the ceiling for like I don't know 75 feet. There was this whole wall and it was these glass squares and inside each square would be an award. So you could look through that to another living room. I also remember he had this beautiful coffee table that was. A shitload of roses were inside of it.
Oh, really?
And then there was like I don't even call it a baby grand. It was a grand piano. And I'm like, man, I bet he just fucking sits at that and just ballad after ballad after ballad.
Well, Jamie wanted to be a musician at first. It was like, he went to that school in San Diego. It was like a musical school. And then he just realized he could be funny. And just took off. I think he's the most talented guy on earth, Jamie Foxx. He's funny. He can sing, he can act, and he's athletic. Like, he can pretty much do everything. You think?
Yeah, but I mean...
I'm not talking like, ha-ha funny. It's like, hold your gut. If you're with him long enough and he can start imitating you, I haven't seen so many people imitate me.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of my favorites.
Yeah, he's the best.
He's one of my favorites. And I hadn't met Jamie. Well, I met Jamie, but I was at his house on one or two occasions, and he was never home.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like they're like, oh, he's in the Ukraine filming something, or he's in this thing.
That was Robin Hood.
Stealth.
Stealth, yeah.
He was filming Stealth.
That was right after we started hanging out, dude. That was a long time ago.
He had a function at his house, or his people did, and so
that was 20 years ago.
No.
Stealth?
Was the movie Stealth that old? Maybe that wasn't Stealth then. It was something that recorded in the Ukraine.
That was Robin Hood he was recording in Ukraine.
Well, then that's what it was.
Croatia?
Yes.
I think it was Croatia. He was doing Robin Hood over there.
That's it. And that feels right, because that's more recent. And so, anyway, it wasn't a big party or nothing, but like Audra, Speedy, a few other people had people over.
Yeah.
And like people very close to him that like they had permission to have company when he wasn't there. And so I just remember I was like, man, how do we Uber eat something up to here? Shit, I am hungry and I don't want to go in this man's kitchen. And they were like, what the fuck are you talking about? Go in the pantry. It's literally anything in there you can have.
Yeah.
Leave the top shelf alone and have what you want. And I was like, damn. I opened it and there was so many different types of Quaker Chewies and granola bars and so I was like, what the fuck is going on? I never seen a spread like that.
It was Costco.
But it was everything. Now you gotta think, I'm like broke, starving comic, just happy to be that far from North Hollywood. I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Fabric wallpaper, like fabric, like you could push it, like it was fat. Like it was just the richest shit I'd ever seen.
He posted something about a year ago, maybe less, where he had some TV that took up the wall.
Yeah, seen it.
And it was ceiling to floor, and he was playing. He was a Cowboy fan. It was like a Cowboy game he was showing. And I go, "What the fuck is that? The TV?"
His living room.
It was so big.
But I got cool with his sister. Rest in peace. She was super cool.
Yeah.
She was super cool, man. And was
Deidre? Is that her name, Deidre?
Yeah, she liked me. We just called her Dee Dee, but
Yeah.
she was like, she liked me. And she was on the spectrum. I don't know what her thing was, but she would be she would do that. Or like we'd all be talking, and I'll just look. She'd be right there, like Jackson. I'm like, you know, you were a big ass hug. You good, baby? Yeah. She was so sweet. So I hate that she passed and had the complications that she had, but yeah. So then when I did meet Jamie, he was hosting the BET Awards.
So you did a warm up, right?
Yeah, I did the warm up, and you're like, he probably don't give a fuck, and I'm sure he doesn't. But that was when I met him. But it was like, it wasn't the Jamie from TV, and it wasn't the Jamie from music. It was actually like
Eric Bishop.
Eric Bishop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's chill, man. He is so chill. I look at how lucky I've been.
And I did Foxhole Radio for years.
Oh, did you?
Jamie was never there on Wednesdays.
I did it with Johnny Mac and Speedy and all that.
I was there when
I
it was
did
like
it a couple times with them.
50 motherfuckers around the table.
Yeah, that was just a bag fest. Oh, it was just a bag fest.
Yes, literally.
You know what I mean? Like, they will literally take your biggest accomplishment and just shit on it.
And rank all over it. Yeah, but I remember I had like no respect. It was like Clayton barely had respect, and Clayton was like, "Come with me," and I'm like, "Okay." So we go into Hollywood, park in the little thing, and go all the way up to the top.
Yeah,
we're in that conference room. And
across street from Boa, right?
Yeah, and there's like eight mics and 12 people. And Johnny Mac is the one, but you out, you in, you out, you
Johnny
in.
motherfucking Mac.
Johnny motherfucking Mac. And there was, and Louis Dix was there. Lou Dix, and he had, they were talking about his van. I guess he had like a family van that was loud or some shit. And so, and then Clayton had just bought this like 20-year-old Honda Accord that smoked when he drove it. And so, I was on the mic for like, I just hopped, it was my first time on the mic. I'm like, all right, cool, let me get in here. And they're arguing back and forth about something else. I'm like, what y'all should do is race y'all cars up a hill. Whose piece of shit could get to the top faster?
Did they fall out?
Everybody fell out.
Because when they fall out, they fall out.
Yes, and I mean, everybody was like, "Who? Which piece of shit? Which piece of shit?" So it was, and then they go to the break. As soon as we go to the break, like, got two right back here at Fox Hotel 196. They go to Johnny. Goes, Nate, you a funny motherfucker right there. Nate, what's your name? I'm like, Nate Jackson's like, Nate motherfucking Jackson. Johnny motherfucking Mac says you fucking funny. That mic is his. And then I didn't have to split the mic with nobody else for any other time I came in.
Oh, that's great.
I was like, gee. And to this day, Johnny would be like, Nate, you's a funny motherfucker.
I think Johnny's the one that introduced me to Jamie.
He has to be. You can't get to Jamie without either
but this is before
Barbara, Speedy, or him is how Jamie is even introduced to anyone.
But this, you gotta realize, I met Jamie in '98.
Okay.
This is pre Any Given Sunday.
Pre-Laugh-A-Palooza.
Yeah, this is before Any Given Sunday. Any Given Sunday is the one that made.
And they said they're bringing him back.
What?
Laugh-A-Palooza.
Oh, really?
That's what they said. Yeah.
Well, I hope it ain't the. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Oh, but they're saying Laugh-A-Palooza will come back, and there was only 1 year of it. It was in Atlanta, and everybody still that went.
There was 2 years.
Maybe, man, but everybody talks about the 1 year. Everyone talks about it, so like Laugh-A-Palooza was incredible. They paid so much attention to detail. No comic was too small. Once you were in, they treated everyone like international headliners.
Never did it.
Well, that's straight from Clayton's mouth. And he, at the time, he was telling me he wasn't shit. He was like actually homeless.
Really?
Yeah, Clayton was. He had homeless. He was homeless, and
That's funny. You're like this. No, like him and Tiffany lived in the same car.
Well, Clayton was living behind something in North Hollywood, and like people found out and were like, absolutely not, young man. And then like Michael Jai White helped him, and then other people started helping him. Then he got his own place. And then that's why his car was 20 years old.
Clayton English, right?
No, Clayton Thomas from Detroit. CT.
Oh, CT, the one that's married to
Green.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's probably, if he hears this, he's gonna be pissed. I called him Clayton Thomas that much, but fuck you.
Not bad.
No, he's like my brother.
That's like your era, though. I always say like comedy is like frats and college years. So your group that you came to LA with that's open micing, struggling, everybody trying to make it.
We call it class.
Class.
We say we got a hell of a class.
Got a hell of a class. My class was the guys that have blown.
Did you do the Bay Area Black?
Yep.
When?
98.
So that's your class.
So you're looking at D-Ray, Nick Cannon.
And that was 16, 17?
Yeah. We actually rode together from San Diego to Oakland for that contest.
He won, right?
No. The year I did it, Craig Robinson won.
So that was year 3.
I don't know. It was longer than that.
Okay.
It was longer than that. Because that's where Nick got his deal off that. There was Disney was there.
People don't know that. But yeah.
But what I remember, that year, the Bay Area Black Comedy Competition, I remember I got through the first, I don't know, it was 1 or 2 rounds, but I got to the semis.
Yeah.
And then, because the first 3 or 4 rounds is the same weekend, and then it's a month later is the finals at the Paramount.
Yeah, a month later.
So I just remember 6 people made the finals.
Yeah.
So when we got to the semis, the first show 3 people was going, the second 3 people going. Honest John was on the second show.
Yeah.
I was on the first one. I pulled Honest John's sign. I said, listen.
So they're not going to let 2 whites in.
I said, listen, I told him, I said, if I get to the finals of that first show,
Yeah.
I don't care how funny you are, you're not getting in. I said, if I don't, I said, motherfucker, you can tell knock jokes. You getting in.
Right.
I go, so you're going to know.
Yeah.
And it played out.
Exactly like that.
I remember my semis had Nick, Lavelle Crawford, George Wilborn,
God,
Derek Ellis.
Chicken be big
So I'm going to ask you.
Church's chicken be big.
No, Craig was on the Late Show with Honest John.
Okay.
Trying to think, who else was on mine?
Nick Cannon, Lavelle, Craig Robinson.
Well, on my
Honest
show,
John.
my semifinals.
Yeah. It was, how many of y'all were on that, though?
The semifinals was, I think,
9?
there might have been 9 or 10, and
Yeah.
3 made it. So, I just, out of the names I just said,
Yeah.
so you know I didn't make it to the final.
You, Nick Cannon, Lavelle Crawford,
Derek Ellis,
D-Ray,
George Wilburn,
George Wilborn,
I
Derek Ellis, that's 6.
can't remember who else was on that show.
Dog, that's a lot of successful people.
So who do you think made it to the final? The people
Derek Ellis, D-Ray, and Lavelle. But Lavelle, sometimes he has to catch fire.
Why would you say Derek Ellis?
Because Derek is so different. He's either going to bomb terribly or he's going to catch fire.
Okay.
I've seen him, chicken be big too. And like Cheryl Underwood, the way she did him on Comic View,
Yeah.
she was like, this motherfucker's on heroin. And like ruined his career. But before that, like I seen Derek just like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, is this an acceptable delivery?
So, no. Nick made it.
Okay.
Derek made it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if I can't remember who the third one was. Because obviously, Craig Robinson made it, and Honest John made it at the second show, and one other person. I forget. But anyways, they literally sat us down, said no cussing. You have 5 minutes. If you go over, every minute you go over, you will be deducted a certain amount of points for the judges.
4 points.
So
and 1 point is enough to ruin
Derek
shit.
went last
Okay.
and cussed and went so far over his time
Ooh.
and went to the final. When
I
they
would've been
announced,
hot.
when they announced him, the crowd booed.
Yeah, I'd have been hot.
Like we were like this.
I believe every word you're saying.
So then
Every
we
single word you're saying, because I've seen some.
Then we looked
at the Bay.
Then we looked at the program. He's one of the goddamn sponsors.
Who, Derek Ellis?
Yeah, he's one of the donors. I was like
Yeah,
this.
he couldn't have donated nothing but help set up chairs.
But you know Tony Spires ran that.
Yeah, but he wasn't signed to Tony before he did it.
He was on the dang flyer.
Yeah.
I got no reason to lie about this.
Yeah, that's fine.
He was one of the guys.
Did Tony rep him before the festival?
I don't know. This is what I know.
They were in cahoots, is what you do know.
He did everything they said don't do to all of us and got to the finals. And I was like this.
Crazy. And this was back when it was sponsored by like Bud Light, Disney, Coors Light and shit. Because from my understanding, you correct me if I'm wrong, but by the time I won it in 2010,
I didn't know you won it.
yeah,
That's wild.
I've been a problem.
Ronnie won it too 1 year, right?
Rodney hosted the year I won.
Okay, right.
Yeah. And they didn't allow for people to do it multiple years because Mark Curry won more than one. He won the first and the third one, I believe.
Jamie won it 1 year.
He did, but the prizes were so big that, if I'm correct, you got 4 episodes of The Living Color if you won the Bay Area. But that's what got that. Jamie got on The Living Color because he won the Bay Area Black.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
And Wanda was in his set. So Keenan developed Wanda to be like, you're going to come out as Wanda in a sketch.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And that's why I was like, stop me if I'm wrong. But that was the impression that I had. But I saw videos of because Tony had all these tapes where he's saying the rules in this small room and every contestant's in the room. And the camera pans around and everybody's dirty and broke.
I've seen that. I
Everyone's
saw that.
dirty and broke, but it is Faison Love, Chris Tucker, Cat Williams, Dave Chappelle. I just couldn't. I was like, Jesus. And so he has all that stuff. He has, and it's all VHSs, and he was trying to get stuff transferred over because he has 25 years of all this history. Mm-hmm. He's talking about bringing that back too, but it takes so much to do that shit.
I don't like contest. It's so subjective.
It is, but I'm not. We have one we do called Funniest Motherfucking right here at my club, and the amount of pressure that the talent puts on themselves to be good in it is I've just over the years I've seen that they are the people are stressed the fuck out. My career depends on. I'm like, you do know I made this up from scratch.
No, you
4
understand.
years ago.
This changes everything,
Gary. I'm talking about after last year, 3 or 4 of them were in the empty showroom, fucking pacing. I'm like, everybody get the fuck out, man. This shit ain't even, it's not even a real thing. I mean, it's real, but it's not I gotta win this shit to you know what I'm saying? That, and it was the pressure they applied themselves. We were no different doing the bet. You gotta think back, Tony Spires made this shit up.
Oh, dude.
But when you did it, there was real opportunity. When I did it, you get $5,000. And, Marcus Combs was the favorite to win. Rest in peace. Marcus was the favorite to win when I did it. There was 9 of us in the finals at the Paramount, and I almost went the year before, but I ran the light because I did my closer. I started my closer with my back to the crowd. That's the way the joke was designed. And when I turned, the comics were up in the balcony waving their phones. So I just cut to the end of the joke. I said, "Thank you, good night." I ran the light by 4 seconds. And Bob Sumner took everybody from the finals and put them all directly onto Def Jam. And that's why I wasn't on Def Jam.
Oh, wow.
But I sat there because he had me, CT, and Ada Rodriguez waiting. He's like, if anybody bombs, you guys are on. And he comes out, and this is at the Orpheum. He comes out and he's like, Ida, hair and makeup, go get ready. Clayton, hair and makeup, go get ready. To this day, I wish we sat in a different order because there was no rhyme or reason to why we sat that way.
So who all was in the finals?
BT Kingsley.
This is the year you won, right? You're talking about the year you won?
This is the year I won.
Okay, it's 2010.
Yeah, so the first year I did it, I made it to the semis, and everybody was like, who the fuck is Nate Jackson?
This is 2009?
This is 2006. It took me 4 years.
Okay.
And I remember I came outside and Kendall Ferguson from Chicago was on the phone with someone from Chicago, like, some motherfucker named Nate Jackson advanced, and he ain't shit. Hey, how is somebody advancing? We don't even fucking know. And I was like, nigga, that's me. And he turned, he was like, nigga, you Nate Jackson? I was like, I'm Nate Jackson. He was like, I met the nigga. And then he hung up.
But that's the norm. When you're new and no one knows where you're at, where you came from, you come out of left field, slaying guys. A lot of these comics have been in LA.
There's no surprises in that. Comedy's like boxing. That you know when somebody's gonna be cold. They're a junior Golden Glove. Nobody's coming out of no.
Yeah, but you got to
jump to the semi. So I jumped to the semis 2006, and then just my set was just the next year I got to an advance. The next year I come out to Rock, and
it's 2007.
2007, and I could have it mixed up, but I come out to Rock, and Kool-Aid goes up in front of me, and he could have handed out stimulus money the way that crowd was rocking. I mean, he destroyed. It was my first time having to follow heat, and
I only got 5 minutes.
Yeah, no, it was the semis though. And
yeah, but you still, how long you got?
5 or 8.
He talked to follow, but you only got 5.
It was insane. He had Yoshi's like vibrating, and I was on the side, and I remember I had this hat that I like it was like I had it specially made for this, embroidered. I wore it to the back and it said Seattle across here, and before I went up, I could not find it, and I was like, I need my fucking hat. So I was all out in the showroom. He was on like minute 3, minute 5, minute 6, and then Rodney was like, nigga, fuck that hat, you need to focus. And I got back to the side, and when I got into the green room, Rodney's on stage like, God damn, boy, that's Kool-Aid. We got one person that's advancing. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all ready for the next act? You know what I'm saying? Little known, but we love him. Give it up for Nate Jack. When I come out, they're like, let's go. I start, first joke hits, second joke, I'm like, and this is the mistake should nobody do. But I was like, in order to follow that heat, I gotta do this joke that I've been thinking about, that I know is big if it hits, but I ain't never did it before. And so I went for some like brand new shit, like literally just trying to do a joke. It was on my mind. Like, this shit gonna hit. I just feel it's gonna hit. Did it, pure confidence. That motherfucker bombed. I spent the next whatever digging, getting out. I get out, thank you, good night. I walk off. Rodney was like, I'm like, whew, he's like, you got out of there. And I'm like, man, thank you. He's like, don't get that bomb on me though. I was like, whoa, Jesus Christ. That set and Shreveport are the only 2 rough sets I've had since I started doing comedy.
Really?
Yes. And I got out of Shreveport with a win. But it was still like, fuck, I should have assessed this crowd.
Yeah.
Anyway, so then the next year, and you know, because you're doing your showcase set. I'm like, I know what new closers I got. My shit is crazy this year. If nobody wrote nothing new, I'm winning this year. Man, I was talking shit too. I'm like, y'all know what it is. Shit, and I had this new seizure laugh joke. I'm like, if that shit, and you see me do that at the college, you saw that hit. The seizure laugh.
Oh, yeah.
That was a new joke. I was like, shit, I could close with this hoe. And so I was like, I'm closing. That's when I ran the light. Damon Rozier, wheelchair comic from New York, rest in peace. Do you remember Damon Rozier?
No, never met him.
He's very funny. But he was in a wheelchair. And so, and you know and I hate to say it like this, because Damon was truly talented. But at the Bay, any disability helped.
Oh.
Just like Last Comic Standing with Josh Blue, or, you know what I mean? Like, oh, this guy has muscular dystrophy. You're like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Or an instrument, a motherfucker with a ukulele? Oh, you're in trouble.
That's why, when you're done, I'm going to tell you about Craig Robinson destroyed.
Oh, I bet. And so, anyway, I did it. Damon Rozier went on in my place. And I didn't know that was going to be the case until Bob spoke at the shit. And he was like, I want to commit. And you know, if you lose, you just lose. It is what it is, everybody. They don't talk about you no more. They're talking about who went on. Mm-hmm. Bob is like, goes out of his way. I'm Bob, the star maker, star finder, star discoverer. I created Dave Chappelle Def Comedy Jam, and I want to commend everybody that's advancing. But before I continue on that, I want to give accolades to 2 people I saw. 1, Skills Hudson, phenomenal set. Not enough spots to advance you. 2, Nate Jackson, you ran the light by such a small degree. I pushed to see if we can still have you, and they don't allow it.
They don't allow it.
They don't. The confessor wasn't. They weren't going to allow an extra, a 4th spot.
Right.
I'd have been. They'd have jumped me.
Yeah.
Who the fuck you think you get, right? With that said, everybody that's moving on to the finals or semifinals, you're all on Def Jam. Yeah! I was like, what the fuck? No! Like, that's a real.
This is 2007.
And me and Skills looked at each other like, fuck! You know Skills? Mm-mm. He has the worst hairline in all of comedy. He wears a hat, and he had a joke where he would take his hat off. He was from 35
look him up.
to 85. From 35 to 85.
Skills Hudson?
Skills Hudson. SKILLZ. And he was in SoCal, and he moved. I think he's in Vegas now.
This is you said this is 2007?
This was 2000. No, that was 2009.
That he said everybody's going to Def Jam?
And they all did. Every single person was on Def Jam.
Oh, you know Skills Hudson.
Yeah.
You know him.
Everybody went on Def Jam that made it to the
Was Tiffany on that?
Haddish?
Yeah.
She wasn't in any of those years.
Okay. Because this is how, talking about Def Jam.
2010 I won. And
what did you get out of that?
$5,000, and they had no other perks.
TV?
Not only that, Dugar had a run through Okinawa that you could do a part of it.
Yeah.
And then I didn't even get that.
Damn, you won the wrong year. Wrong here, bro.
No, but 2006, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever. None of the good shit was still left no more. You guys had already had all the dope shit.
Yeah.
Nickelodeon or whatever. Who Disney being present?
Oh, Disney saw Nick, and Nick was perfect because he was a good-looking guy. He was almost like Matt Rife before Matt Rife.
Yeah.
Good-looking guy, young guy, and he had you only do him 5 minutes, and you got to be clean.
It was perfect.
He was like, he had this joke about the cows. His mother bought him a gift, and it was like La Vaca instead of Moo. He goes,
it was Spanish.
Yeah, it was Spanish.
I remember
Sheep, La Vaca. Moo. He goes, that's a cow. He said, what does a cow make? La Vaca. It was a funny joke. And then Craig Robinson was on the piano, and this is a different time because his big joke, he just get on there, start playing the piano, and no matter what the crowd was ripping or not, he was monotone.
Yeah.
So he comes out and he goes, so I'd like to sing a couple songs for you guys. And he goes, so this is one my cousin wrote, and you guys should enjoy it, but yeah, she's retarded. And then he goes,
over the keys?
Yeah, he just played it. It's like a love song. He goes, I was like,
can't do that today, but he would
on Def Jam.
He would do that shit today.
Actually, he did on Def Jam and it killed. And it was just fuck. And then he did a joke about he'd get the whole crowd involved, and he'd be like, he says something about I don't know what the song was, but anyway, can I have some booty? Yeah. And then he goes, come on, sing with me, fellas. And then all the guys go, booty. He goes, see, girl, everybody wants your booty. Yeah. It was and 5 minutes of that,
forget about it.
You're fucked.
Yeah.
You're fucked. I was like, because every time I'd see him, like, when you're open micing, you're looking at the list, and every time I would see Craig Robinson, that fucking keyboard, I'm like, God damn it if I could go after that. Because you got to work.
Yeah.
Not having fun, you got to work.
This was when Craig was like full on okay with doing urban stuff and all that.
Oh, yeah, he was doing everything.
Yeah.
All them Chicago comics was beast. But Tiffany's funny when you're talking about Def Jam Bob Sumner.
Mm-hmm.
So they're doing this nationwide search, nationwide auditions for Def Jam.
Mm-hmm.
So I go up in Cincinnati,
Mm-hmm.
and to sound conceited, I destroy.
Yes.
I'm like, there's no way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in Cincinnati. It wasn't like it was strong competition.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get on. I go, I didn't get picked. Then Columbus
Take that whole
calls.
thing out of his pocket and write his little notes.
I don't know what he did.
Bob has he has a man.
So Columbus comes. He's in Columbus the next week. They call me and say, Gary, can you come up and host? All right. I'm thinking, all right, definitely probably get on.
For sure.
Dude, they got me running it. I'm out there explaining the rules to the comics. I'm like, all right, guys, 5 minutes. They'll do this.
So everybody's like, well, you're on. Fuck.
Well, the way they got me is like, Bob shows up like star maker, and I'm the one explaining, like, Bob's going to be in the back. He's the one to start Def Jam. They got this whole thing I'm reading to them. And I'm hosting, and we're done. And then, again, I'm like, did I get on? No. I see
No,
Bob.
or just no answer?
I don't remember. It was a no.
Okay.
So I see Bob like a month later at the Comedy Store. I say, hey, Bob, can I talk to you for a minute? He goes, yeah. I go, I'm just wondering, man. I'm not mad or nothing. I was like, can you tell me why I didn't get on? Gary, look, man, I'm just here to relax. I don't appreciate you hitting me up like this. And I'm going, what? He goes, he acted like I came up like, hey, motherfucker, why did I get on? I was literally curious, like, what happened? Why didn't I get on? And he was like, I just came. I said, so I told him, I said, Bob, we're at a comedy club. I would never have you up at dinner.
Right.
I was like, we're at a comedy club, and it's before the show. I'm just asking a question. He was like, I don't appreciate you coming at me like this in a time when I'm just trying to relax. And, I was like, I was like, what's he talking about right now? I wouldn't bother you.
Do you think that affected you?
No, I already got told no.
Yeah, I think that's a vibe kind of thing where he's like, he
told me. But I
don't think it's the kind of thing he's like, he takes his paper out and goes, Gary approaches when he shouldn't. And then
No. I was already told no.
Mm-hmm.
And here's how the whole night went. It was hysterical. So the night started at the Comedy Store, and I stopped by to say hi to some people. I wasn't going up. So I go, I asked Bob, and he's like, it's not all about the laughs. It's does the material fit our show?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going, if my material fit any show, it was Def Jam.
Right.
CMT, maybe not.
Okay.
You know,
Right.
but my material, like, all right. I go over to the Laugh Factory to go up. I have never met Tiffany Haddish. I had never heard of Tiffany Haddish, right? Literally, she goes on stage. She goes, "Yeah, bitch just found out she got Def Jam." I was like, "Who the fuck is this hoe?" That is my first time I ever heard of her. I remember what she was wearing. 2007.
Okay.
Around that time.
I was in the balcony that night.
Where?
When Tiffany said that on stage.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because she was on stage with her purse and shit.
And she had shorts on.
Yep.
I remember she had like
little black shorts.
I don't know.
Long her legs was out.
She had legs.
She had
You know, because let's just say most women comedians aren't stunners. There's attractive ones, but they're not stunners. You know, Tiffany at that time, I was like, you know, she got nice legs. She's built. She's pretty. I was like, oh, who's that? And then bitches got Def Jam. I was like this. Yeah, you fucking shitting me. I go, what is going on right now? I go, I just let Bob Sumner, and it's almost like he goes, yeah, the white boy, he's going to be on the side of the stage. Let him know who's on the show. But honestly, me and Tiff got cool because that's how I met her. And then she featured for me for a little while. And then I remember she'd always tell me, she goes, yeah, her manager called me. And he was like, yeah, Tiffany really likes working with you. And I think it's a good combo. It's a good balance. So we just wonder if, you know, she can start opening up for you on some dates. I said, dude, you guys call the clubs? If they call me, I'm going to say yes. But I was like, I don't have the time to call for you. But if you guys call and say, hey, Tiffany wants to open up for Gary in Tampa. Tampa calls me, I'm going to say yeah. Then Tiffany calls me and she goes, yeah, my husband, I don't know.
I remember him. He was rough.
He goes, I never met him. He goes, yeah, he's already asking who you are and things like that. And he goes, yeah, and he started telling me a bunch of stuff about him. I don't want to tell her business. I said, oh, Tiff, you can't go on the road with me. I can't die. And she goes, what? I go, he's a cop. I go, and he's insecure, and you're gonna get on the road with me? I go, I said, Tiff.
I did not know he was a cop. He did not move like a cop.
I never met him. But I was like, Tiff, get it cleared up with him.
He moved like a Rottweiler little bear. Like that's how he.
I never seen him.
He was a visible threat in the corner.
I never met him.
Quiet, always watching.
Oh, see, I was like this. I go, get that cleared up, and you come on the road with me, which I meant break up. But I was like, get that worked out. You can always go on the road with me. I like hanging out with you. But I was just like, you got a crazy dude? I said, and I literally told her, I go, you gotta get over that. You want a industry that's 80-90% men on the road. Mm-hmm. I said, he's insecure already? I said, and me? Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh my gosh, dude. That was the first time I saw her, though.
They split.
Bitches got Def Jam. It's like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
But it worked out for all of us.
What time is it? Oh, 60. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got to edit out that 30 seconds. I'm just kidding.
Hey, man, that's the episode, though.
Yeah.
So what do you want? You want to say where you're at?
I don't know where I got coming up. I'll just, you know what? You know what, Pump? New Year's Eve.
Yeah, New Year's Eve is going to be a great one, Pump. It's at the Majestic?
No, we're at the Texas Trust Theater in Grand Prairie.
There we go. Texas Trust Theater in Grand Prairie. I'll be there.
Lavelle Crawford. Miss Pat.
Nice.
I got T-Row.
Hey.
And Nate Jackson.
Yeah. And Brad. And so we're going to all eat after the show.
You can meet my girl. You've never met my girl, have you?
No, I haven't.
Oh, yeah, you'll meet her that night.
I'm excited. But so New Year's Eve, Dallas,
Texas.
It's going down. So I'm looking forward to that too. So you guys get your tickets if you don't already have them. If you want to see me in Dallas, you need to get your tickets.
Facts. It's a fire show.
It is.
There we go. All right, y'all. We'll see you next week.
Peace.
I wasn't going to say nothing, but you said them on the goddamn banister. Both the titties were looking at the show like, yeah. How you doing, Lefty? I'm cool, righty. Big ass goddamn titties. You can fit 3 more areolas on each titty. You got some big ass goddamn titties. Woo! Your titty's so big, ain't even no bottom lip on your shirt. Look. Your titties are eating your goddamn stomach. That motherfucker look like this. Woo, woo. Hey, look at me, Trent. Look at me. Look at me. You got some big ass titties. Hey, let's play a game. That's how big her titties were. I forgot. I set all that up. Her titties were like mind wipe. She got Men in Black titties. Is there a bottom lip on your shirt though? Stand up. Let me see the rest of the mouth. Yeah. Confident too. She stood right up. You see it. Goddamn right. I'm snatched. Once I take this goddamn bodysuit off, I'm gonna kill everybody in my neighborhood. Them titties crazy. Which one of them dudes next to you is your man? Neither one. That's how big your titties are. You just got a collection. I gotta get in line. You want these titties, line up with everyone else. Ah, damn. How many thingies is on the back of your bra? Just out of curiosity. 5? You had a 5 clipper? 5? Around get carpal tunnel. Just trying to see some titties. Take your bra off. You take it off. Okay, here we go. Pakaya. 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 I thought you said it was 5. He said, hey, keep going. Pakaya. 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 Goddamn, baby, I got to switch hands in this month. How many is it? You halfway. Keep going. Halfway. You got some big ass titties. Wait till you get to the zipper. The zipper. It's a combination lock back there as well. 11, 17, 54. Good luck. Get that bra off her titties. Take off running. What's your name, titties? I don't want to call you titties. Jasmine? Ooh, we got a big titty name. Woo! Okay, so who is that to you right there? Your best friend. Huh. I'm gonna look at the screen because for some reason the camera got you looking, you're a little darker in person. Sir, why are you her best friend only? Scott. It's the pink shirt and the scarf for me. You don't have to say anything, sugar. You try to get no, hell no. Fuck that. Fuck that, playboy. Fuck that. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hey, man, you got that scarf. Hell no. Foul. That was real. You don't want none of them titties, man? Goddamn. Huh? You engaged? Well, why did you leave out those details? She should say fiance. That's more important than a friend. Wait a minute. You're friends, but you engaged to somebody else? Maybe this isn't the craziest scenario in the house. Does your girl know she be out here with her titties looking like that with the lip biting the whole bottom of the outfit off? Looking like Jasmine from Aladdin. Yeah, the stones are definitely rolling on that goddamn shirt. Low key, both y'all got titties. Now that I turn and look. That's the titty section in this mother.